Hi guys. So I decided, well, God decided that, oh, it says I'm live now. Okay. Well, I'm not trying to repeat myself, but anyway, I had an opportunity last night to work on some boundaries, and I wanted to just give you a little teaser for next week, where it'll be a better lesson, but this is going to be the second episode next week. It'll be boundaries, not punishment. And basically, God has a sense of humor, apparently, because I just did the first episode, and then all of a sudden I have this opportunity within 24 hours of recording that episode about guarding my heart. And God gave me an unexpected opportunity to practice exactly what I had just taught everybody else. So sometimes our greatest lessons don't come in a Bible study. Sometimes they come in real life. And that is exactly what happened to me. I didn't handle it perfectly, I'll be honest. But last night I made a little mistake with my boundaries. I reached out probably when I shouldn't have, or let's just be real, I shouldn't have. There was no maliciousness behind it. It just was, I just did. But instead of letting this one mistake define my whole night or my whole progress and growth since this happened, I gave myself grace. And you need to understand that growth isn't about never stumbling. It's about recognizing it, learning from it, and making better choices afterwards. And I want to remind you, Lamentations 3:22-23 says, His mercies are new every morning. So this morning when I woke up and I realized what I had done, I was like, well, thank God for His mercy. And I will go into more detail on that next week. But I want to tell you, boundaries don't protect your heart. They protect your peace. So a boundary isn't about controlling someone else's behavior. It's about deciding how you're going to respond, how I'm going to respond. And sometimes the strongest boundary isn't about saying more. Sometimes it's choosing not to answer the phone or to send that one last text. And back to the guarding our hearts, Proverbs 4:23. Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. So we'll be learning that boundaries are not punishment. They're not revenge. They're not about manipulation. They're about, I guess, healthy boundaries are simply to protect what God is healing in you. And sometimes love says, I'm choosing peace over having to prove a point. So what God really taught me last night and this morning was healing isn't about doing everything perfectly. It's about giving yourself grace while God teaches you to do the next thing better. And I didn't win because everything went my way, but I did win because I responded differently than I would have a month ago. And that's growth. So we celebrate the small things, even if it's, I didn't return that text, or I didn't answer the phone when it was 1 o'clock in the morning. But Romans 12:2 says, be transformed by the renewing of your mind. And as we go through the next few weeks, hopefully our minds are going to become renewed. So this week's challenge that I want to throw out there is to ask yourself before you do anything, does this response bring peace? Am I protecting what God is healing? Am I responding from wisdom or emotion? I'm going to say that one again. Are you responding from wisdom or emotion? Because they don't really work together. And to remember this, boundaries don't push people away. Healthy boundaries make room for God's peace. And Philippians 4:7 says, and the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. So until next time, keep your eyes on Jesus. Guard your heart, protect your peace, and don't lose your sparkle. All right, I'll see y'all on the flip side. Bye.